Let's bring out our next student. This is her first time as well. She's actually been writing a blog about things that scare her. It's one of the reasons why she took this course. She's very, very, very talented, very fun. You're going to love her a lot. Let's bring out Molly Mogren. Here she goes.
Hey everybody. Can we just acknowledge the fact that a 16-year-old just got up here and like rocked it? I'm Molly Mogren. I'm originally from Stillwater. I live in Minneapolis now, but I don't know if you guys know Stillwater. It's on the other side of the river, and it's exactly like Hudson, but with more antique stores, I think. I don't know. I love hanging out in Stillwater. I was walking down Main Street one day, and I happened to see this Amish family walking to one of the big antique malls, and I thought to myself, I wonder if that's like their equivalent to like swinging by Walmart to pick up some supplies. I don't know, it kind of seems like it. Anyway, I'm getting married in June. My fiance's here tonight. Has anyone been to a wedding recently? Yeah. Aren't they totally crazy insane? It's like everyone is expecting you to have your wedding be like a real live episode of Glee with a flash mob and like a live dove release. I saw on Facebook the other day, this girl I went to college with at her wedding, because it's all about one-upping your friends. She and her fiance, husband, they rented a live camel to be a part of their photo booth so their guests could get a picture with a camel. It's like now we're bringing camels into this now. What's really kind of sad / funny about the situation is they got divorced 9 months later. I know, which just goes to show, like, we thought of everything for our wedding, including a camel, yet totally forgot the basic thing, which was, I guess we don't want to be married to each other. So ridiculous. So, let's see, I'm a writer. I'm typically a food and travel writer, but this year I decided to try blogging, like Scott said. It's been really fun. My blog is based on the Eleanor Roosevelt quote, "Do one thing every day that scares you." Have you guys heard that one? Yeah, it's really, well, it's been a really awesome year. I've done all sorts of things, like I went scuba diving for the first time. That was great. I tried acupuncture. That was weird, but also awesome. I went to Costco on a Saturday. Not recommended. I also tried skydiving for the first time, which is like one of those classic scary things. Anyone done that before? Yes, you know what I'm talking about. So, there I am over Forest Lake, 10,000 feet over Forest Lake, wearing this purple jumpsuit with some guy from Connecticut strapped to my back who had assured me he'd done this before, and I did in fact have a parachute in there. And you know what? It was so fun. It wasn't even that scary. I don't know what the deal was. It was like one of the best things I've ever done in my whole life. Meanwhile, I've had like anxiety diarrhea for 4 days just thinking about getting up here and talking to you. It's like things that can actually kill you. Not that scary compared to the things that can't sometimes. I don't know. Another scary thing I did this year is I bought a car on my own. I don't know if you've ever heard that women tend to get kind of screwed when they buy cars because we're apparently not good at negotiating. And also happen to, sometimes we don't really know what we want when we go into the car dealership. That was not my problem. I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted a gray one. So we decided, if I'm going to be test driving cars, I might as well try something fancy first. So I test drove an Audi A3. Are you guys familiar with those? They're like these cute little hatchbacks. So I told the sales guy my kind of general price range. So he's like, well, I got something good at the top of your price range. He pulls it around front. It's got like 80,000 miles on it and like a window that goes like this, like a tape deck. I didn't even know Audi made cars like that. This car, with like no features, cost $30,000. I mean, I could like buy a herd of camels for my wedding. It's ridiculous, but so I feel like if I'm spending that much on a car, it should come with heated seats, navigation, and potentially a happy ending or something. I don't know. So I realigned myself and I went to a Ford dealership. Has anyone driven a Ford lately? Because Ford is up their game, big time. I test drove a Ford Focus, which, okay, for 20 grand, brand new, you can get navigation, heated seats, sunroof, Sirius, radio, you get the backup camera, it's awesome. So I'm kind of liking this car. And the sales guy's, riding shotgun with me, and he says, he sees I'm liking it, he's gonna seal the deal right here. He goes, and Molly, in addition to all these features, this is the most common car in America. Not really appealing. Yeah, great. I just want to be run of the mill. Thanks. So I ended up getting a Jetta Sport Wagon, which is a great one. It's perfect for me because I'm a bobo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the term bobo, but it's a bourgeois bohemian. And that basically is a mashup of a hippie and a yuppie. We're like the kind of people who don't need to meditate. We can just buy enlightenment at like Lululemon. So us bobos, one thing we absolutely love is Whole Foods. We freaking love it. It's like catnip. You can't drink Whole Foods without swinging in there for kombucha or organic something or other. So Whole Foods has this new thing lately where they're labeling all of their meat with a number. It's a number 1 to 5, and it's supposed to tell you, it's a range. It tells you how, the farmer treated the animal before it was, nicely slaughtered and brought to Whole Foods. So, like for example, a chicken, if it has a 1 on it, it means that it was raised in a cage-free, no crowding environment, which I can totally get behind. That's the kind of chicken I want to eat. I don't want factory farm chicken. But Whole Foods takes it 4 steps further. So, for example, a chicken with a 2 on it was raised in an enriched environment. So I don't know what that means. Did it go to like Mounds Park Academy or something? Season tickets to the Phipps, maybe? Weekly shiatsu massages? I don't know. I saw a oh my gosh. I saw a chicken that was a 5, and it cost first of all $40. When you bought it, you had to sign a waiver that said you were willing to take on all of its student debt from when it went to It went to UW Stout double major, history, in Spanish. And then additionally, on the actual packaging, there was a sticker that had a link to its Facebook page, where you could go and watch a video montage of all the highlights of its short but meaningful life. I just thought that was great. It's totally worth it. And so speaking of Facebook, you can follow my blog journey through the scariest things you can imagine at facebook.com/HeyEleanor. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Thank you so much.